Lincoln here. Another update. We've been counting. This is the 13th update that we've had. That's pretty good. We've been kicking around here now since February of 2021. Uh, we're um, we're sort of in a break of a semester of a small groups, but our group continues to meet. So we're going to meet through this off semester and then again this summer. What we're doing now is studying a book called One of the First by a friend of mine, Ralph Stokes, and it's just really a great book. It's Ralph was an outstanding, I guess outstanding is even a small word. He was an elite athlete back in the early 70s, football player. He was the number three rated running back in the nation, number one rated in the Southeast. Everybody wanted to recruit him. So there's a lot of stories of his early childhood where he also went through a Remember the Titans type of experience where he was at Booker T. Washington High School in Montgomery, and they shut Booker T down, and he moved to Robert E. Lee High School. His high school football career, college football career, and then his business career, starting with the insurance business, and then he went into. He now works for PGA Superstores, and he's big into the golf industry. So lots and lots of stories where Ralph was successful overcoming racism, and so we're having a big time studying that. Um, we're now meeting at different churches a little bit. This week, yesterday we met at First Baptist Church in Tuscaloosa. We plan to meet there again next week, and then the following week probably either back to Northport Baptist or back to Church of the Highlands, one of the two. We sort of got off on a little bit of a good tangent um, yesterday when we started talking a little bit about the murders in Buffalo, and just tragic doesn't touch it. But we talked about are these because we had a friend of mine was concerned about whether these were classified as domestic terror, a crime, or a hate crime. And gosh, we sort of the consensus was this. First of all, this guy was a lunatic, and gosh, I don't think anybody group would want to be associated with this character. But either whether it's a hate crime or domestic terrorist, they'll both be federal offenses, which we thought was an appropriate thing. And it was just, gosh, heartbreaking that stuff like this, murder like this, just continues to happen. So anyway, the group is we've sort of made plans for the summer, and we're running. We have about 30 people that are in and out on a routine basis. Our attendance is between 16 and a little over 20 each week. we we're we're about 50% black, 50% white, and we got it's a strong. We're starting to have a strong bond. One little funny story. One of our guys, I'll just say Greg, was telling the rest of us. Remember, this is an all men's group. Was telling the rest of us that he had become a vegetarian or something, and he was talking about carrot hot dogs. Well, good grief! I don't know whether men will just jump all over that. So there was one guy in particular that was questioning Greg's manhood and was suggesting that he needed to take back his family. so, so anyway, we were having fun together. So anyway, uh, and this guy's name is Kevin. So yesterday, Greg brings Kevin a carrot hot dog. And so one of our other guys, Dan, was videotaping this. This was going to be the ultimate test? Is what Kevin thought about this carrot hot dog? And he bit that thing, and his first thing out of his mouth was "Wow!" And Dan said, "Wow, good or wow, bad?" And it was wow, good. So Greg is not going to have to regain his manhood. He won that challenge, and I think Greg's going to make carrot hot dogs for all of us. Some of the things our group's going to meet through the summer, and we've already Highlands has a deal where the summer small groups at the end of the small group, your group comes up with something for the Serve Day project. Once a year, the church does a Serve Day where everyone in the church is supposed to go out and do a service project. So our group has sort of semi-adopted a little bit Matthews Elementary School here in Tuscaloosa County over in the Northport area, and we're going to do what we can to help that school. So we've got between now and July to talk with the people, the authorities in the school. What is it that they need? We need to secure the resources to get that, and then be able to provide the manpower and the material resources to do whatever it is that they need done. So we're all excited about that. It's going to help these kids over there. Another thing we're going to be doing is we want to make a bigger impact in the Tuscaloosa community. So our group of guys, we're going to attend 21 days of prayer and fasting during August at Church of the Highlands. And then on 7 of those days, we're going to carve out a special 7 days to do what we would call a Jericho fast, to focus on racism and unity in the Tuscaloosa community. So that's sort of what we've been up to. Again, if you live in the Tuscaloosa area and would like to join us, we meet at 7 o'clock every Wednesday morning, and just get in touch with us. We'll tell you where we'll be meeting. So talk to you next time.